In Virgo, the symbol is a maiden, the element is earth, and ruled by Mercury. So, Virgo ruled people are generally very hardworking, and they can be very analytical and logical. They can do very good in data science, and wherever statistics is involved, they can be very good, and they can be very good programmers, and they're generally very humble and practical people. You can see Virgo people being very down to earth in general, and they can be very helpful to people around them, to the peers, and they generally offer services, like they tend to help people, and they like serving people in general instead of business or employment. They prefer service, providing service, and they're very organized and tidy. They keep their environment or their surroundings very organized, and they prefer to be very tidy. These are all the good traits of Virgo. Now, coming to negative traits, since they're very hardworking and analytical, they have a very keen, or they are very interested in being perfect, so they can focus on very tiny details and be overly critical to themselves and others at the same time, and they are usually perfectionists. They try to be perfect in everything they do, and that can be very negative for them, and they can be anxious and worried a lot of the time, since they usually provide service and are generally helpful to people. They don't really do well in authoritative positions. So suppose they need to take a very strong or very responsible decision, they can end up being anxious and worried whenever decision making is necessary, life altering decisions, and they can be very rigid, and they can be very inflexible whenever it comes to change, as the earth element here has a strong influence on them. They try to avoid any kind of change, and since they're very critical about very minute or small things, and they can worry a lot related to that, they can develop OCD over time. So the solution would be, for Virgo people, meditation, and in meditation they need to contemplate or think about accepting their flaws and the errors they make in general, and walking in nature, walking barefoot in parks or on grass or anywhere, can help them ground their constantly critical or constant thinking, and help them connect to earth. And yoga, small movement or gracious movements, like easy and meditative state yoga, and tai chi can really help them relax their mind and body. They need to start settling, or they should try to accept when the project or something they do is good enough, instead of trying to be perfectionists. That will be very good for their mind and body and the people around them. And they can try doing a lot of volunteer work as or community services, as they are born with need or uh, a tendency or a liking to serve people. So volunteer work can really help them bring the mind from being a perfectionist to doing simple things that help people in need. And they can try solving creative problems like trying to solve an algorithm related issue like coding issue, or anything that needs a creative solution. So these kind of problem solving can really help open up their mind to new things. So this was Virgo.